Yes, we are being joined by Dr. Gilbert Doctorow, who is an international affairs analyst and author and historian live from Brussels. Welcome to the broadcast. Now, what does this joint meeting, what is the significance of this joint meeting at this very tense time?
You have called this historic, and I agree completely with that understanding. It is also, I congratulate you on giving coverage to this event, because I can tell you in a brief survey of major Western media, they say almost nothing. The Financial Times of today, not a line. The New York Times of today, not a line. Figaro has exactly one line, the headline, such a meeting is taking place. Now, it's historic, not only because it ends this long period of diplomatic separation between Iran and Saudi Arabia, but also because the two sides that are these two principal sides, the Saudis and the Iranis, they are at odds for leadership of the Middle East or the West or Western Asia. And they have been competitors and very fierce competitors in recent years until this recent China brokered arrangement restoring diplomatic relations. Iran watches what is happening, and Saudi Arabia has been the biggest loser from the Hamas attack. The Hamas attack came precisely to end the normalization process of relations supervised by Washington between Saudi Arabia and Israel. That would have given a dynamic to the leadership role of Saudi in the region, and it would have been a setback for Iran. The Hamas attack put paid to that, it ended that, and you can say that objectively it has favored Iran's interests. The meeting that's taking place has been downplayed by many in the region, certainly by the Islamic Jihad, who expect nothing to come out of it. But I would like to point out an aspect that is very relevant to the whole world, and that is the Iran president's position on what can be done for remedy. Iran, just like the other regional players, does not want a wider war. There are many reasons for that, which we certainly don't have time to discuss. But the fact remains that none of the players in the Middle East wants a regional war. What President Raisi is bringing to this meeting is the proposal of a boycott, to stop shipping oil and gas to countries that are supporting the Israeli aggression. And it will be very interesting to see what progress he makes with that proposal, because he's not talking about a bloody war. He's talking about using precisely the American method of economic pressure against the Americans and their allies in Europe.
Right. Now, Doctor, this joint meeting is, of course, in response to these exceptional circumstances taking place in Gaza. What are the hopes of the aims to achieve a unified collective position from those attending? How likely is this?
It's difficult to say. I think it's improbable that in one day's meeting they're going to resolve an issue of such great importance to all attendees. However, it will be the first face-to-face meeting and a chance for President Raisi to press his solution to the position that Muslims in the Middle East should take to put an end to Israeli aggression. So we'll see how this ends up. I wouldn't expect an announcement today or tomorrow that will show a consolidated, confirmed consensus on the way forward. But great progress will be made in discussing these various solutions that are available to the Middle East states.
Right, Dr. Gilbert, thank you very much for being with us on this broadcast and for your valued insights there.
My pleasure.